Well, we stopped at a Pilot in Canton. Not many parking places around. Lots of rest areas closed this time of year, or right now, I should say. Not really sure why. There's a pile of them closed, and I've thought about like pushing the barrels aside and parking there anyways, but that doesn't mean that we'll have access to the facilities either. So is it really worth it? This is mostly paid parking here now, everybody says. I mean, where we parked, it says reserved on the concrete, but it doesn't say it on the fancy sign up by the fence. So I didn't even bother to reserve the spot. It's about 7:15 right now. Slept in a little bit because I was being a nerd last night, and I was a little excited because they let us drop that first one yesterday, so I was like, might as well, right? Otherwise we would still be down there right now. We'd be getting unloaded right now an hour and a half away. So anyways, we'll get these last pipes unloaded. I think I told you guys Lita found us a load of empty cable reels, 17,000 pounds. It's like 4 something a mile going back to Kentucky. And then from there we have to start looking for home. Like I said, the metal building place hasn't been like, yep, all right, 17th is good to go. They were supposed to call me back and never called me back. Guess I'll go ahead and call them again today and see what they say about that. I'm kind of excited, but I'm kind of nervous, man. The more I think about it, the size of the building, I'm really hoping they don't think they can drive all the way around that. I mean, I told the salesman, but you know how that is. The salesman always like, the salesman has no idea what they're doing. They're like, oh yeah, they can take care of it. And then they get out there and they're like, no, homie, we can't do this. Anyways, let me take a leak and we're gonna hit the road. Consider this the back of the building? Or back there, the back of the building.
That's why they never tell me, right? All that's yours.
Okay.
But I have 2 deliveries on the papers. We did.
Over here in the middle.
Okay.
I'll take it off.
All right. All right, so we got unloaded with the pipe. And we've moved over here for our next pickup. We are at a Duraline. They do those cable reels. We've got a couple of trucks in front of us. 2 trucks up there. We got this guy and we got a hot shot that we gotta wait on. Why is this just randomly playing? Just text the building people to see. I'm like, hey, you know, you guys were supposed to like keep us updated. All right, so that orange truck moved. Now the blue truck can pull forward and that red truck can pull over there. just have to wait a few more times before we can get loaded. Yeah, I mean, there's some loads going to like Georgia, Florida. Lita just wants to make sure that they're going to be ready. I think we should just go ahead and go home anyways.
I don't know.
Because I got to move that dirt.
Yeah, but if...
Oh, maybe the hot shots before the red truck.
If we go home and they're like, it's going to be 2 more weeks.
Oh, that would be
Can't do that.
Yeah, that would be bad. If we go home and they're like, it's 2 more weeks from now.
Yeah, can't do that.
Kind of weird, because that down there said exit only, but they want us to go out here and then go down there and then go into the exit only. I don't know. Anyways, they jumped right on us on the pipe place. This SD card got full, so it's been back hooked up to the computer for like the last 2 freaking hours because I had so much footage on this thing. Sometimes I click it and I forget that it's running and it just fills up, and then it makes editing so much more difficult because I gotta go through all that footage.
Yeah.
What the dog doing? What's the dogs doing? Where you guys at? Huh? Where you guys at? Yeah, I'm talking to you, butthole lips. You chewing on your bone? Let's wait. Say it again?
See, if you just straighten her up, I'll back you up. So
Okay.
I kind of put you in the middle. That way you don't have to try it. Or a little easier for you to back up. Pull out.
All right, just got loaded up. We just finishing up with these bungees. I was hoping we got the big reels, but we got the little ones. This is 14,000 pounds. It was listed as 17,000 pounds. It's like four something a mile going down to Kentucky. 403 a mile, I think. I can't remember. It's 1,100 bucks. We did have to take a little bit of the I-80 toll to get here though, huh?
Yeah.
So that's probably going to eat into that just a little bit. I don't think we take the 80 back over to Kentucky. I could be wrong. That could suck. Here, I hooked this chain up here on this while I was binding this.
Oh.
There you go. Well, that's it. We got our paperwork. We just got to bungee this up and get out of here. That is hopefully our second to last load before we go home, and we can find something headed home. Ain't that right, fat butts? What you think? You ready? Are you ready? Are you ready, Mackie?
Oh yeah. That's a straight up camp in there.
Hey. I don't know what.
Right to Kentucky 8. On the current road.
Doing my speed test I do every night when we stop. We are in Vanceburg, Ohio? No, Kentucky. We're in Kentucky now, right?
Yeah.
This is 30 minutes from our drop. Lita found us this little truck stop. We're afraid there wouldn't be any spots here because the review says all the local trucks drop their vehicles here, and there's a couple drop trucks here, but there's still some spots here.
Yeah.
There's a Dollar General. We can go get some waters if we need it.
Get something for dinner.
Pretty nice scenery. I mean, look at this. This is pretty out here, huh?
Yeah.
This is it though. We're 30 minutes from our drop. It is 7 o'clock. And we don't have a load yet. We went ahead and reserved our forklift and our scissor lift. So we'll be picking that up Monday morning. I would have set that for Friday if I'd have known we would have been home in time. But I'm afraid we're going to get home late, like Friday or something. Because tomorrow's what, Thursday? Tomorrow's Thursday. Hopefully we can find something that we can drop Friday. And then we'll have to wake up early Monday and pick up the forklift at 7. And then I got that tree I need to push over still. I don't know what time they're going to show up. Hopefully it's not too early. Hope they don't show up too early. Look at this Ford Raptor. It's a good looking truck. Not much doggy walking room, huh? Guess we can go over here behind this health department. Cable spools are running fine. Getting 7 miles to the gallon right now. God dang, look at that Mac. I gotta, if it's been doing nothing but raining, Mason said, since we've been gone. I still have to find either the air leak or replace that air compressor. A lot of you guys said that there's I need to double check the air line that runs from the compressor back to the air dryer. So I'll probably crawl under there and start it up. Oh, I had to rob the batteries. I don't even know if I ever talked about that. One of the batteries was bad in the Mac, and I was gonna go get some new batteries for it, and I got to thinking, you know what? I just put these batteries in the Mac. I might as well move them from the Mac to the Kenworth. So the Kenworth has the Mac batteries in them now, and now the Mac doesn't have any batteries. I mean, I guess technically I could take 3 of the good batteries that were in the Kenworth and put them in the Mac just to start it and move it around. That's probably what I should do. I don't need to go out and buy batteries for that thing, for the batteries to sit in that thing and get old and go bad. Yeah, so I'll have to throw some batteries in that thing and crank that thing up and see if we can find an air leak. If not, that'll probably be one of the first things I end up working on when we get the shop finished up. I went ahead and rented the scissor lift so I could go ahead and run the wires like I said in the shop. So I guess I need to find the best place to buy that wiring with the metal coating around it. I forget what they call it. and just go ahead and run all the wires up around all the eaves while we have the lift. Probably need to go ahead and order the lights. That way I can go ahead and hang the lights. That way we would just be completely done with the scissor lift, and when we take it back, all the up high stuff will be done. So anyways, that's the plan. And then I don't know, man. I really hope we can find something. There was an over-dimensional load that I called on today, but they ran highway and they wanted to track our ELD, and I said absolutely not. There's just some heavy loads, man. There's 40,000 pounds for $2.49 a mile going to Lake City, Florida, which here's a 44,000 pound one for $2.88 a mile. Tarps. Just isn't much really going down there. Oh, we called United Rental. I was going to rent everything from United Rental because it was a little bit cheaper than Sunbelt. We have our container from United Rental. So I called them up. I'm like, hey, I got on their website and I was going to reserve it. But for some reason, I would put in there that I was going to pick up the equipment, and it kept trying to charge me $800 or $900 for self-pickup. I'm like, what does that even mean? So I called the guy up and he explained to me, he's like, oh, you must be doing something wrong. He's like, but we don't rent heavy equipment out to just anybody. You're going to have to set up a business account. We have to run your credit. It's like, all right, go ahead and send the credit application over then. And then we sat all day long waiting on this credit application, and he never got back to us. So we got on Sunbelt. We still had to do the credit application with a business account set up, and it was like instant. Like, you do it right there. You do it right there, and it's like once they get your information in, it's approved immediately. So anyways, let me walk these dogs. We're going to I need to wind down. I'm glad to be done driving for the day. I get like this sometimes, man, or I'm just like, I just want to be done driving. Well, I guess we'll see you in the morning. And if this won't be the end of the video. I'll put us dropping these in this video more than likely, and then we'll start out fresh with the shop, and fingers crossed everything goes good there. And I guess we'll see you then.
In 1/4 mile, arrive at 1595 Maysville Road on the left.
Turn left on St. Anthony Drive, then turn left on Dead Drive. Your destination is on the left.
All right, good morning. We got here about 7:30. It's 8 o'clock now. Starting to unload us. You guys keep it.
Okay,
Yeah. They want to know who keeps the wood. I don't want that wood. Yeah, anyways, now we just got to find something going home. Ain't that right, fat butts? I wonder if this thing would pick up on your face. Come here, fat butts. Will this thing pick up on your face? Does it not know doggy's face? Oh, if it doesn't know fat butt's face, it's not gonna know your face, shithead. Yeah. Who are you talking to? Alright. Anyways, should be unloaded shortly. I'm thinking about taking this. Man, it's kind of heavy. It is heavy. It's 44,000 pounds, but it picks up in Ghent, Kentucky, and goes to Live Oak, Florida, which is really close to the house. $2.88 a mile, but it says tarps, so I don't know what it is. I just hate to. Here's Jefferson City, Tennessee, which is 161 miles away. Going to Cairo, Georgia for $3 a mile. But after after deadhead, and because it's deadheading closer to the house, it isn't for as much. It's only $14.50, which I'm not against. Oh no, this is construction machinery new. You have to have $250,000 in cargo insurance. Are you looking for your bone? You looking for your bone? She's back here freaking out. Come on, foul butts. Go. Let's help Mikey find your bone. Where's your bone at? Huh? Where's your bone? Is it back here? There it is, right there. Right here. Get it. Get it, Mikey. Get it. Get it. Get it, Mikey. Get it right here. Get it. Get it. Why did you throw it down? I don't know where it is now. What did you do with it? Don't drop it again.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Alright, well, I don't know. We'll keep looking, see what happens. Alright. This is rough. There's some loads going down that way that pay I was willing to take them. Today's Thursday. They want a lot of these loads picked up on Thursday and dropped Monday. Down in Florida. Like Live Oak, Lake City area. The issue is dropping them Monday. We can't drop Monday. We have to drop Friday. So instead of going to Florida, picked up a load South Shore, Kentucky, going to Toomsboro, Georgia, which is east of Macon, which puts us about 2 hours from the house, maybe a little more. 43,000 pounds of fire brick for $2.85 a mile, which I'm not super stoked about. I'm not stoked about the weight. I'm not stoked about. I mean, I guess so. It pays $1,600 total. I'm not stoked about the weight, honestly. They want a tarp too because it's brick. Usually the jumbo brick, they don't require you to tarp. They want you to tarp brick because there's a strong possibility of them falling out. The jumbo brick don't normally fall out, so they don't normally require tarps on those. But I don't know. We'll be dropping this Friday so we can be home for the weekend. I probably need to contact those people that we rented the excavator from and either rent his tractor or rent his mini skid steer. Actually, I could ask Nate if his boss would rent us his skid steer for the weekend. I should do that. That might be the play. That way I don't have to drive all the way to Moultrie and all that other mess. You want to text Nate and ask him if his boss would rent us the skid steer for the weekend? That way we can get that dirt moved out of the way. Man, I couldn't sleep last night just thinking about everything that needs to be done even after the shop's built. Like, we have to unpack that container. I still don't know if we're going to do the floors. I mean, if I do them myself, I can do them for about $2,300. They claim 15 gallons will do the shop, but it just doesn't seem like 15 gallons would do the floor. So I would buy 30 gallons just to make sure. Still don't know what we do about that. And then I was laying in bed last night. I forget what the type of wire is, CM wire or something. It's got that metal stuff around the wiring. There's a couple of different versions of that. That's like $170 for 250 feet. So we're probably gonna have like $1,000 in that wire alone. But we'll have that lift, so I'd like to get all that wire done. Then we got to move the toolboxes in, and we got the car lift. Since I'll have that forklift, I want to take advantage of it. move the car lift in, move the air compressor in, move the heavy toolboxes in. There's just so much to do. It's kind of stressful, honestly, thinking about everything that we have to do. But it's exciting at the same time, you know? Like, I still don't know, like, because at some point I would like more than one car lift. So I got to figure out where I can put this one car lift, where maybe I can sneak in another car lift. And then, do I put a 4-post in? Do I put two 2-posts in? I have no idea. I don't know what to do. I guess when we get there and the building's built, we'll have to figure out what to do from there. You know? Oh, it's just, it's stressful. Did you sleep at all last night?
Yeah.
Oh. And then the dogs were all over me. And then I was stressed out. Are we going to find a load home? Like, if we didn't get a load by lunchtime today, I was probably just going to start heading home. Because at some point, we wouldn't be able to drop on Friday. And hardly any loads let you drop on Saturday. And we have to have an empty truck and trailer for Monday morning to go pick up the lift and the scissor lift. I don't know. We're headed to South Shore, Kentucky. Pick up some heavy fire brick. Not stoked about it. One good thing is I mapped it out and it looks like we don't have to go through Atlanta. I guess so. There is that. But is the road that we're coming down going to be worth anything? Like, all these roads that we're on now are like some back roads, winding, stoplights, stop signs every once in a while, which kind of suck. I don't know. And then I'm still stressing, like, if they're going to tell me they can't build this thing because they can't drive the forklift all the way around it. I mean, it's going to kind of be a pain in the butt because they're going to have to lift everything up over the container and the carport roof to get it into the backyard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we'll see you in South Shore, Kentucky, and then we'll go home and drop this Friday. I mean, it would suck to rent all this lift and everything, and then they'll be like, we can't do this. I'm just stressed about that. Oh, there's so much going on. Anyways, we'll see you in South Shore, Kentucky. Is this where Google's saying to turn?
Wait, maybe,
Gate 2, shipping and receiving. Truck entrance. HWI?
yeah.
Yes, this is gate 2.
I took our pictures off the wall, threw away all my sweatshirts you wore in the fall. My friends say that I should move on. They don't know you like I do. How you love sleeping in, watching TV, sitting in your comfy chair when you read. Yeah, you still have my heart. That's the hardest part. It wasn't your fault, and it wasn't mine. We were a match made in heaven just at the wrong time. And I know it might be too late, but I still think about you come back and we can give this another go. I've tried to forget, let go of the past, put all of it bed, but part of me won't let you go. So baby, I want you to know it wasn't your fault and it wasn't mine. We were a match made in heaven just at the wrong time. And I know it might be too late, but I still think about you every damn day. So maybe down the road you can come back and we can give this another go. It wasn't your fault and it wasn't mine. We were a match made in heaven just at the wrong time. And I know it might be too late, but I still think about you every damn day. So maybe down the road you can come back and we can give this another go.
All right, 42,000 pounds of fire brick ready for Georgia. Air this trailer back up. I haven't punched it in the GPS yet. I don't know how far away it is, but something tells me tomorrow-ish. Lita taking her pictures. I can hear the airbags filling up. Give it a minute here. We're gone. I'd have never thought this was a fire brick place. These are quite a bit bigger than the ones I used to use. This says these are for watch out, babies. I forget what it said on the actual brick. It's like a silo or something. A rotary kiln. Not a clue what that is. I could Google it. See what...
It's going to be correct.
Oh yeah? Rotary kiln. I mean, there's a bunch of different types of rotary kilns. Look at those big rotary kilns. Those things are massive. Whew! Alright. Oh. 9 hours and 46 minutes away. You need my phone?
Yeah, I gotta put the macro point in.
Oh, I need the BOL number. He said he will come run it for you. Customer.
Carbo Ceramics is where it's going to.
Alright, so the two options Garmin's given us. It would be less miles, would take longer not to go through Atlanta. Almost an hour more. And then to go through Atlanta, it would be less hours, but more miles. I'm afraid the other route's going to be like a lot of stop and go crap. That's why it's going to take longer. We're just going to go through Atlanta. I hate to do it. I hate Atlanta. I hate Atlanta. You want to kill that APU? But it is what it is. Let's see, we got 7 hours on the clock to drive. It's going to take us 9 hours and 45 minutes to get there. I have no idea where that's going to put us stopping.
Turn left onto US 20.
Probably north of Atlanta, I would imagine, huh?
I don't know.
Maybe we stop in Atlanta like we normally do. Ooh, we go to Country Skillet or whatever it's called.
Iron skillet.
Iron Skillet. Maybe. If we can make it there at a decent time. Last time we went there with the parking, it was full. The parking was full, which is wild. There's so much parking back there. wants us to go left here, huh?
See?
Oh, okay. This is a different road. This is, we came in from the other way.
Yeah.
I'd rather not go the way we came because it's like curvy and up and down. It'd be a really nice motorcycle road. And then like sheer drop off like cliffs. Like if you accidentally go off the side, you're going off the side. I know, Robert, just don't go off the side. Well, I understand that. But kind of a dangerous road for a semi-truck to be on. That's, what road is that? 8?
Yeah.
Interstate 8? US 8? Something like that. Let's see. I can't quite pull out there yet. Oh, this is kind of a bad corner. Alright, well, we'll see you tonight.
That's right, Karen. Got some investigating.
I was like, okay, where is it? I heard it.
That's it.
All right, good morning. What is going on over here? I'm pretty sure that car was supposed to yield to that truck.
What?
Said I'm pretty sure that car was supposed to yield to that truck, and I think that car started honking. Athens? We're not in Georgia though, right? We're in Tennessee?
Sure we are.
Oh my gosh, it's so dark out here. So we ended up getting stuck in traffic for 2 hours yesterday. Ooh, it might be too dark for me to film right here. Pretty dark, huh? Anyways, we're at a rest area along the, oh my gosh. I'll have to film when I come back. It's just too dang dark. Alright, anyways, yeah, we got stuck in traffic for 2 hours yesterday. We planned on stopping in Atlanta.
Well, before Chattanooga.
Oh, before Chattanooga. Oh, we weren't gonna make it as far as we thought.
We weren't going to make it to Atlanta. We weren't going to make it.
Why did I think we could stop at Atlanta?
I don't know.
Oh,
But when we looked
I guess
at
we weren't gonna make it as far as I thought,
No, not
and we definitely didn't make it as far as we thought. Huh? It was a nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare. It was one of those deals that, like, when you're driving along and you see the other lane shut down, and you're like, oh my God, I'm so glad I'm not in that. Well, we were in that. I mean, and then it's like, you know, oh, it's just a nightmare. And then the guys on the radio were saying that there was a lane shut down and then there was an accident. And like, we never did see anything other than like, it looked like a semi-truck broke down or was getting pulled over. I don't know what the deal was there. This guy's in the car section, pulling this giant crane. Massive.
I don't know how he's gonna get out of here.
I know, dude. That's I don't know. He can't leave till some daylight anyways. That's a big boy.
All these cars parked all over the place.
Yeah. I don't know. 4.5 hours though. Hopefully Atlanta won't be bad. I'm just ready to get these bricked off and go home. Alright, we'll see you in a bit.
Okay, I ain't even gon' flex this Sunday. I ain't even up next, but one day you gon' put this tape in, hit the replay, gon' vibe and you ride, chill to the music, feeling what I'm putting inside, dealing with your vulnerable side. This go hard and I ain't even try. Close your eye, just vibe with me. Do or die for life, really. When I ride and he drive, in me. Great spirit is my Siri. Navigate through the ways of the land. Demonstrate when the kneel understand. Give me grace when I don't understand which way is the best. No, God's got a plan. Throughout my life, my hands stay dirty. Down the ride when it's necessary. Walk a line, I got no worries. Take my time, I'm in no hurry. Brothers die, so my eyes blurry. Another ride to the cemetery. Live your life, you know death coming. But a vape and we gone, homie. You don't really want no problem. You don't really want no problem. You don't really want no problem. You don't really want, you don't really want no problem. All till I see that, till I drop down 6 feet deep in the casket, till my last breath and I breathe that. Stand on the front line, called into action. Keep my mind free, no relapse. Trying to stay clean, but the mud gon' stick. Suds in the fifth, duds on the whip. 1, 2, 5, 6, on curl in the silk. With a pearl on the hill, hand trigger flicker on bit. Piece with the wood on the grill, black in a bit. About to be encouraged when I slip out, put the Hellcat on drill. Smoke in the spill, get thrown rap on the seat. You gon' sit with a pack on your still. Been through hell, and I'll be damned if I climbed out just so I can jump back in. Back tie spin when I mash out, looking for the cash out. Red zone, go for the win. Ride for my friends, most of them gone so long in the grave, but they locked in the pen. Smoke in the wind, raise up a toast to the ones that be locked down, doing a bit. Know the world ain't shit. Lord heard every prayer you lift up down there in cell block 6. As the world on tilt, everybody Leroy left. Had to put the south on drill. About this here, yeah. Bobbing with the head, now I'm mobbing in the streets I live. Let me make it clear. With the thoroughbreds in the country, blue collar tried and true. And if it comes down to it, and you cross that line in the red, white, and blue, boy, you better salute. You don't really want no problem. You don't really want no problem. You don't really want no problem. You don't really want, you don't really want no problem.
This would be a gross place to work, man. Nobody has like any type of ventilation on.
Yeah, when it's at ceramics, I was like, it's gonna be dusty.